Welcome to In the Cut, featuring Dr. Cano and Yellotai. This is going to be episode 1, and we're going to talk about things relevant to us, and I assume relevant to others. And before we get started, let's introduce the co-partner over here, Yellotai.
What up? Yellotai. I guess you'll get to know more about me as this conversation develops itself.
We most certainly will.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm Dr. Cano. I'm just a run-of-the-mill physical therapist who likes to make some music. And Ty also, Mr. Yellotai, makes music as well. And we're going to get right into it. So our show is going to be more about topics that are interesting to us and, again, perhaps interesting to others, and share their perspective from ourselves. We have our differences and opinions and how we see things. So hopefully it'll be interesting, and maybe in the future we'll have guests and stuff. What do you think, Ty?
That sounds good. That sounds great.
All right.
We have a interesting guest that we can put onto the show.
That's right. And so without further ado, our first topic is going to be you know what, let me get us on the live.
Okay.
Here we are.
I'm about to say I don't see anything happening.
Mr. Yellotai and Dr. Cano in the flesh. And there we are. All right, so our topics are going to again be moving across the country, being a dad, and why are strip clubs so fun. And so all these topics are relevant to us. We thought about other topics, current events, politics, and stuff like that.
No, this was like the first thing we thought of, and the first thing we're talking about.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
No thought. It was just off the
who knows
cuff.
how we're gonna generate our content?
There we go.
Yeah, who knows how we're gonna generate our content moving forward, but it will be generated. So, all right, again, so moving across country, both Ty and I have done that. Yellotai going to Austin, Texas, right? Is that right?
No, you were right first time.
Houston?
Yeah.
Houston? Oh, why am I thinking Austin? All right. And then I myself moved to Lauderhill, down by Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, South Florida. And Ty, how's it been? Like, what was it like to move across the country like that?
Very hectic. It wasn't just myself, so the move was really stressful on part. But being over here since like almost half a year now, I guess already. It was a good move. Everyone's doing well. And,
what was the if I can interject, what's the challenges in moving across the country? Like,
what are the challenges? Unexpected things that come up that need to be dealt with in a timely manner for everything to work out.
Can you be specific?
Specific. It's just coordinating I was renting a pod to put all the stuff in, then getting a shipper to ship the vehicles over, and closing on the house in a different state, making sure that the house is sold so the funds are in your account so you can handle all this stuff happens at the right time. It's just a lot of scrambling, and I wouldn't say unexpected costs, it's just going to cost more than you think. That's all.
Yeah, I can agree. And if I were to say be asked the same question, like what was challenging about it, and certainly you don't know how difficult it is to coordinate movers, your life, your family, all that at the same exact time, and you've never done it before, so are you being screwed on your prices? Are you all that kind of stuff goes into play. What did you not know about Houston that you wish you knew before you moved? And in a good way and a bad way. In a good way.
Okay. Just recently, that it can change at 40 degrees in a couple hours, and to have all to dress accordingly, as the day progresses. That's what's new to me. And everything was further than I thought, but not in a bad way because it's all like flat highway, really, essentially.
Right.
So it
Okay.
doesn't feel that long, but like physically, you are farther away from stuff because originally we're from Jersey, so you
So,
could walk places there. You can't walk anywhere here at all.
okay. So we're talking like you can't even, you can't walk. Why, is it a mile away? You gotta
You
go.
could see your neighbor.
Okay. But you're talking about
Yeah.
stuff like stores, shops, and
Yeah,
that kind of
or
thing?
even just from shop to shop. I mean, unless everything's like in like one mall or one plaza,
Hmm.
you're going from this parking lot to like 20-30 minutes away to another parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Well, you get your steps in, so that's good.
yeah.
Um,
You get your miles up.
You most certainly do. Now, like, what do you like about Houston that you didn't otherwise know before you moved there?
That I didn't know. I feel like maybe there's more like everything is available basically. I don't have to go out of my way to like find something. I'm like a familiar store, like, oh, I just got to go to this store. I'm like, I can't find it, because I live in PA for a while, and that's how it was over there. Like, I'll just go to like a guitar center or something, let's just say. Nope, it ain't close. It's nowhere near.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
like,
I hear you. Yeah, it's, you don't realize how like it could be inconvenient, like the distance like that. When you're so used to everything being concentrated and close to you.
Yeah,
because like where we're from, it's very concentrated.
Yeah, but like the opposite of that is like a good thing is like you go to a store, it's like huge. You know what I mean? Like you're not like bumping into anyone, and you're just like you're kind of just chilling because they have space down here.
It's like supersized.
It's like super size.
Wow.
But like to everyone, it's normal size. But coming from everything being like on top of each other, basically.
Yeah, no. So they have more square footage and shit like that.
Yeah, like everything is like everything has a space for it and a place for it.
Yeah. The thing about, I don't know about where you live, but where I live, I didn't realize I was moving into like the part of the country that's one of the highest like rents increases. You know what I mean? And I was not expecting that at all. Natalie, what are you doing over there? My wife, Natalie, in the background checking on the baby. No, I nada. No, don't worry. Nobody's watching this. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What else? Yeah. So like in regards to like where I moved right into the hood. I moved right in the middle
unexpectedly.
of it. Unexpectedly, and and it's like, when you live in the hood, like everything's pretty chill. You just hear stuff that's like, wow, that was someone got shot. Oh, okay. A block away. Oh, all right. And like my patients remind me, oh yeah, did you hear about that shooting and like a block away from your place? I'm like, no, I didn't. Thanks. It's I can't wait to move, but when I play basketball around here, it's never a problem. It's always a good time to play basketball today. And everybody's friendly. Like people aren't not friendly where I'm living now, and it's not a bad environment. But yeah, if I'll be damned if I really planned on moving into one of the highest rents in the country, like an area with the highest rents in the country, because that was that wasn't a good.
That was
move.
not your MO.
And,
like you were not trying to do that.
Hoping that housing prices come down soon so we can be in the market. Well, maybe we'll get there.
Is nuts. Yeah.
All right, and so how's it being a dad, Ty? Like,
oh, we're switching now. We're switching topic.
Yeah,
all right,
we're gonna switch it up.
It's awesome. It's unexpected, but very like kind of like meant to be, I guess. Like just kind of like you got your partners next to you, just doing what you do anyway. We had this discussion privately before, and you You're just more responsible, I guess. You're responsible for
Definitely
another
more
being.
responsible.
Yes.
100%.
So
I didn't realize.
I mean, being in that, this doesn't go to the topic, but I'll address it later. How about you? Yeah, you're like a fresh into the game,
For those that do not know, my son was born on December 14th, Maximilian, and it's been a pretty wild ride. It's interesting how fast he grows up. It's just in one moment you take him into your arms and he's just basically sleeping or something. Well, not immediately when he comes out of the womb, he's crying, right? But once he's sleeping, you're just like, wow, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? And then next thing you know, he's like laughing, but it takes like 2 months. You're just slowly seeing how these things unravel and like knowing a new person. Like it's been a really, really good experience.
Yeah, it's like slow and fast at the same time. Like it's kind of slow to see them develop, but once they're developed like to that level, like every step of the way, it's just like, damn, that was fast. You know what I mean? Like you didn't really miss the whole spot, but it's like, damn, that just blew by, basically.
Yeah, and
just wait.
the milestones keep coming.
Yeah, the milestones.
So it's like,
yep.
it's a wild ride, and it's I don't know how it worked with you and Nee, but for Natalie and I, the baby's often with her, like breastfeeding or otherwise, and not so much with me as much. But when I do get my time, it's like it's pretty rewarding, and but and then it has its challenges, as you know. Like Max poops so much. It went in through every crevice of the car seat, like every level. Every level. I was just taking off layers of the car seat, taking off.
Yeah, you got
just like, wow,
thorough.
I got in there, all the way to the base. Like he was just in the right angle, and he had to poop for like 2.5 days. I'll never forget it. We're at KFC. Yeah, we're at KFC. I'm getting like, well, first of all, Natalie wanted like 30-piece chicken bucket. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's just 2 of us. I'm like, it's just like $50 or something. Like, no, we're not doing that. We got like the 8-piece bucket, okay, with 2 sides and whatever. But yeah, that was just huge. I will never forget it. It was a huge poop. And if you're a parent, you understand. You just understand. As the things, I didn't know what it'd be like to like change diapers and stuff like that. Coming from like my perspective, I had zero interaction with any baby in my life.
Yeah.
In my life, zero. And just learning on the fly was just something else.
But like I said, it felt natural, right? In a way, like
it does feel natural.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm a caretaker now, so it's just like, I'm responsible, so I'm gonna do it.
I am somebody, as you know, that enjoys having control of things in my life, and this.
Yes, absolutely.
This is not one of them. This is not one of them.
No, just let go. Let go.
The only control.
The control comes from just letting go, and you're in control.
The only control I really. All right. If you don't know Yellotai, that was a Yellotai-ism.
That's it.
What did you just say?
The way to be in control of that situation is to let go of control, and then you'll be in control of it. That's a Yellotai-ism. And those will be at least once a show, at least, if not more, because Ty is good for those. Pardon me as I fix my glasses. Why is your eye dry?
Why is my eye dry?
There's
several reasons for that. Okay. None of which we'll go into right now.
Yeah, no, not right now.
So let's move on to our last topic for the day.
All right. Yep.
For anybody that ever listens to this and sees this, tell us if it sucks, and then we'll just make it better.
Well, no, it's 100% gonna suck, but it's the first one, so it's all good.
Something to look back on.
Yeah.
February 27th, 2022. Did you hear my son fart? Did you hear him fart? He is so gassy sometimes. My God, wow, that was like a nuclear explosion. To be a parent.
There might be something behind that, so you better check that.
he doesn't poop very frequently. It's weird. It's like every 2 days. So like, he already went earlier. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, just he just got to be introduced to more food to be all right.
Yeah, we'll see. So let's move on to why are strip clubs so fun? And
it sounds rhetorical. Yeah.
that is a rhetorical question,
right?
But one we're gonna get into, and
okay.
Yellotai knows that Dr. Cano is no stranger to the strip club.
No, none.
And
has never looked back. Nope.
I'll say that, if I were to answer why, it'd be like, you're gonna go to Christmas. That's what it feels like. It's like, what are you doing tonight? Oh, we're going to Tootsie's. I'm going to Christmas. That's how I look at it. It's like a wonderland, and it's meant to be that way.
Low budget.
There's several vices, and it takes real restraint to not overindulge. And it's a constant battle. Not when you're single. When you're single, you just go in. You just
no.
But when you're not and you're married and stuff like that, it's just a different animal. But you can still play the game. There's still rules. There's still rules. There's still guidelines in which you can play, depending, of course, on your partner. But that said, the industry's been around for the beginning of time.
Yes.
So, and in fact, they paved the Midwest. It thrived. The Midwest thrived because of brothels and madams, and it's well known. So, why do you think strip clubs are so fun, Yellotai?
Well, like you said, there's all your vices there, one spot, and nobody's telling you no, except yourself, which
they don't tell you.
You can lose that battle very quickly, depending on who you are, But usually, personally, for me, it's the bank account that makes me just stop. That bank account is a good, it makes you swerve really well,
Well, let's say that number one, we all know why strip clubs are fun, because there's beautiful women and you're attracted to them. But number two, what's your number two reason for going to a strip club?
Number two. I don't know how to. I'm pretty sure you're not going by yourself, right? So,
no,
if it's possible,
right. Okay,
it's possible. But I feel like the group dynamic and just seeing everyone in an environment like that, and seeing how that interacts that's number two for me. I wouldn't say because the drinking thing. Your boy got the gout. So before I would just overindulge, but that was never really my thing.
Yeah,
it's a thing we will discuss, not right now.
I can't remember the last time you were really inebriated. I don't remember that time. I'm trying to think. And
well, now that it's fewer that we get together, but it's probably those times.
Yeah.
It's those times. Yeah.
It's back in Jersey, I would frequent Breathless, and one of my most favorite aspects of it was the music. And if you mix like music and women and alcohol together, and it's like a trinity.
Yeah.
It's like meant to be. Peanut butter and jelly, stuff like that.
Yep. Strippers and DJs. Okay, I got you.
But strippers, DJs, and no alcohol. That doesn't entertain me as much. And
okay.
Therefore, it's a vice that I guess is acceptable. Although you gotta be careful with driving home. Get the Uber. But it just makes for
use the technology.
A good time. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we got a bachelor party planned, and who knows what we're gonna do.
It's gonna happen very quickly.
I guess it's cliche to suggest that you're gonna go to a strip club for a bachelor party, which obviously I'm down. The last one I went to, though, I'll say, I played paintball for the first time, and that was a good way to mix in something fun with the boys. Okay. and I was pretty impressed with the way it was constructed. Jet skis and paintball. Now I'll tell you, I do not like being shot at. I am not comfortable. I am not comfortable being shot at. Ty. It is not for me. I was running around like Call of Duty, like checking my flanks and shit, and I run up and I just see something. I just like fall over. I stop. I tried to turn. I just fall over and just get shot multiple times. I'm like, wow, I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe with like more practice and that sort of thing, I'd be all right, but not cut out.
Dang.
So that's about it for today. Again, we're trying to pilot, a format that would be, we're trying to glean some things from this format and this kind of style of show where we're just trying to be friends and talk about different things that are just interesting to us.
We're trying to be friends here.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
We're just, we're just chatting.
We're trying to have some friendly conversation.
That's pretty much what we're doing. And so maybe next time we'll talk about something more salacious or more entertaining.
Random. Just topics
that
are
hip
more
hop, maybe hip hop culture and stuff like that.
Yes, we can go that way.
But yeah, I hope Ty, would you like to say anything to the audience before we?
Oh, just randomly, this whole background is inspired by Ye. Just so you know, I'm a super fan. Well, whether he's going through things personally, but we all do. So that's just random. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. If you know Yellotai, he has Thai-isms. Okay. And he often explains some of his actions from what Kanye West would have done, and so you'll see that too.
Okay.
Big music fan and Yellotai is. But yeah, with that, we thank you for checking in. We hope you enjoy it. Let us know if you don't, and share whatever you're into.
Just do the thing.
I'm not so good at soliciting things.
I don't think it's very.
I'm not so good, but you know what to do.
Yes, you know what to do.
You